Okay, here we go.
Today is September 27, 2017. The quote this week is, "If first you don't succeed, you are a normal kid by Kid President." Please join us for standing in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Face me.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This morning it is sunny.
Wow.
It is 63 degrees right now. High temperature 86 degrees, low temperature 53 degrees. There is 20% chance of
Precipitation.
It's going to be a hot day.
A hot day today.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to CP.
Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday to everyone. I have a lot of awards to announce and share with you. So let's start with Top Dog Awards. Congratulations, these were Friday winners. First grade, Mrs. Simmons and Mrs. Pursley's class. Second grade, Mrs. Chambers and Mrs. Schreckengoss class. And then third grade, Mrs. Sarver and Mr. Greenwood's class. Monday's Top Dog Award winners. First grade, Mrs. Rockwood and Mrs. Meisner's classroom. Second grade, Mr. Seifert and Mrs. Kortz's classroom. Oh, Mrs. Kortz, she's a favorite for sure. And third grade, Mrs. Alaki and Mrs. M. Sarver's classroom. Thank you for doing a fantastic job in the cafeteria. Which, boys and girls, I do want to thank everyone here at Green Primary School, students and staff, for an amazing job yesterday. Actually, the last 2 days. On Monday, we had our late start because of that air conditioning problem. And then yesterday, we had to do school without electricity. It was kind of like taking a field trip back to
The old days?
the old days, yeah, before we had electric in schools. So we had to do a lot of changing of schedules, and I appreciate each and every one of you for working together and continuing to do school without electric. So I'm very thankful today that the electric is on, and hopefully our schedule goes without any disruptions today. All right, some different awards. We have some Staff Rockstar Awards. Hands down, please. The first one is going out to Mrs. Finan. We are so thankful for your expertise in working with some of our most challenging friends. And this is from Mrs. Foltz. So thank you, Mrs. Finan, for all of your hard work. This is another one from Mrs. Foltz to Mrs. Foringer. Thank you for providing such a valuable PT to our staff yesterday. Mrs. Foringer, we appreciate all of your expertise that you shared during our staff meeting. So great job. And to Kristen Cheshire. Mrs. Cheshire, thank you also for helping lead our staff yesterday and a wonderful PD opportunity. All right, and now we're getting to some students' principals awards. My first one is to Chandler Ironfeld. This is from Mrs. Kurtz, and Chandler was being kind by offering up a preferred seat to another classmate. Way to go, Chandler. That makes me smile. Trent from Mrs. D's classroom is always friendly, kind, and respectful. He goes the extra mile to be a friend to someone or to lend a hand. Way to go, Trent. And Chloe from Mrs. D's classroom, she's very respectful. That's one of our bark promises. She's kind to adults and friends. She says please and thank you and helps others without hesitation. Michael J. from Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith is one of our playground aides, and this is for Michael Jarvis. I'll tell you the last name so we can narrow down to whose classroom. And Michael is being a super helper on the playground. Thank you, Michael. We have Elena Young from Mrs. Miller's classroom. Elena follows Bark all day, every day. She has a positive attitude and is always responsible for her learning. She's a rock star. Way to go, Elena. And one more here, Jonah Bartek from Mrs. Maynard, another one of our playground aides. Wow, we're doing a great job on the playground. This is awesome. Jonah was a great friend today and told another child on the buddy bench how good of a friend they were and that Jonah would like to play with them. So way to go, Jonah. And last but not least, this is a Staff Rockstar Award going out to Mrs. Sarver and Mrs. Kuwash from Mrs. Miller for being awesome mentor teachers. They have helped and answered so many questions and made Mrs. Miller feel at home at GPS. And Mrs. Miller, we are excited to have you here and feeling at home. And Mrs. Sarver and Mrs. Kuwach, I couldn't agree more. Great, great mentors. So, wow, let's give everyone a round of applause. I love having that much positive news. Great job, kiddos. A few announcements for today. This morning at 10 a.m. and then tomorrow afternoon around 2:30, we will have a volunteer orientation, which means we're going to have visitors in the building, boys and girls, in the cafeteria. So as you're coming in and out of the cafeteria and you see Ms. Bentley having a meeting, please be sure to be responsible and use your good manners, be on that level 0 voice so that we do not disturb that meeting. And also we want to show off and show our volunteers how responsible we are. Other announcements, this Friday is Spirit Day. It's wear orange and black, or if you have a Bulldog Dash t-shirt from previous years, dust it off, because what's happening on Sunday, boys and girls? The Bulldog Dash. So Friday is our Bulldog Dash Spirit Day. And last but not least, our Bark focus this week is Bark in the Classroom. A volunteer to tell us how we show a positive attitude in the classroom. Would you like to do that? Right here. Can you do that nice and loud for us? How do you show a positive attitude in the classroom?
Give your best
effort. Best effort.
Be honest. Be good. And
example. Awesome. Give your best effort. Be honest. And be a good example. Those are our Bark tips of the day. Remember, boys and girls, to have a great day and be the best that you can be. Give them a wave, Mrs. Davis's class.